afternoon. Trakker new products for spring 2017 part 4. Got a bit of carp care for you here. Now, you might be thinking, I've seen those before, they're retention slings. Well, they are, but these are actually the V2 versions. So, standard size, very similar dimensions to the existing Trakker retention slings, designed and developed in conjunction with Corda Gaffer Danny Fairbrass, but some really interesting upgrades for this particular one. Now you'll notice there's a lot of extra fabric and material. The material used is exactly the same as the previous retention slings, which are an absolute bestseller. This is actually to give the fish more room for manoeuvre and movement inside the actual sling. So it just means once the fish has been put into the retainer, zipped up, staked out with the 5 metre cord, they've got that bit of extra room to move around. So just better for fish safety all round. Another little tweak, the actual weighing straps are now integral all the way through, so there's actually no load bearing on the poles. So that will eliminate any possibilities of bending any poles, if you're lucky enough to get a fish that's big enough to bend it. So certainly another potential issue eliminated there. What else have we got? Let me just spin it around this way. Ah yes, new pocket for the 5 metre extension cord. So when that's not in use, just can be zipped away and kept out of harm's way. And there's also some carp care guidelines there. You know, we do genuinely recommend that you don't retain fish for any longer than's required. We do have a carp sack in our range, so if at the right time of year you do want to retain fish for longer, we do recommend you use a sack. So that's the standard size one. We have an XL version. Now you notice that is, we're getting into the realms of serious big fish now. So again, if you're lucky enough to fish a venue which has got some absolute donkeys in, then this could be well the one for you. Identical in every way to the standard version, but you notice the floats are a lot bigger. That's just to retain the buoyancy when you've got an absolutely monstrous carp inside. So good luck. If you get one, I hope you fill it. Finally, now you might think this is getting a little bit crazy, but there are fish on this planet now which will fill this. This was tested at Rainbow Lake in France, again by our good friends, and I don't think it was this actual model, but certainly our test version, we've had fish to over 90 pounds in a retention sling of this size, and believe it or not, the fish virtually filled it. So that said to us, we needed to add one into the range. Really important to deal with fish of all sizes. The floats are slightly bigger on this, again to take that into account, and could also double up as maybe a retention device for catfish of a suitable size as well. So good luck with your fishing, and if you get one, like I genuinely said before, I hope you fill it. Another great item from Trakker, that's the Sanctuary Retention Slings V2.